What if the hobbies we choose could tell the story of who we are? What would yours say? We often ask people, what's your hobby? It's a way to understand them, from their creativity to their passions, what they like and don't, and whether we can connect with them through that activity. But think of the times you've been asked that question.
My hobbies?
It's freaking nerve-wracking. Like, what do I say? Painting? Photography? Cooking? Sculpting? Working out? Petting every cat I see on the street? Writing? Collecting candles? Is that even a hobby? Learning languages?
They're all valid hobbies, but which one should I say first? Which one would explain me best?
Ever since I was a kid, I've always loved taking photos. My phone storage has always been full, and I used to dream of having a YouTube channel and a camera, but I didn't think it could be real. I started saving my idea as a joke until one day I found myself seriously looking up cameras online. And after researching, I picked this baby right here. Photography turned into filmmaking, and now here I am.
My new life starts now.
Maybe the hobby that best describes me is the one I've loved since I was a child. Okay, here's another hobby that I enjoyed as a child. As a kid, I loved playing football with my brothers. I even thought I was meant to be a goalkeeper. Every evening, my brother and I would head to the house entrance and just us and a football. I'd stand at the door pretending it was my little goal to keep, while my brother stood on the other side, kicking the ball. I still remember the sound of the football hitting the walls, the echo of laughter, my mom scolding us not to break things, and the thrill of pretending I was the best goalkeeper in the world. It wasn't about football though, it was about spending time with my brothers. I don't like football anymore, but bits of it are still in me. I love running and staying active. Hobbies can fade away, and that's okay. We grow out of parts of us, but we grow into another, even more beautiful one. What's left behind is what truly matters. So no, not everything you liked as a kid describes you and is still a part of you. Here's one opposite example of that. I didn't like reading as a kid, but now I do. Imagine being 18 with no general knowledge about deeper topics, like accomplishing your goals or communicating effectively. As we grow, higher expectations are shoved into our faces. The smart ones, like me, find ways to meet them and enjoy the process. Giving a good presentation at school is alright, but researching a topic, gathering unique information, and making it fun for my classmates? That's on a whole other level.
I meet those expectations by turning the requirements of them into hobbies, and I actually get to enjoy them. I get to enjoy the process.
We're not just one thing. We're a mix of everything we've tried, loved, and experienced. In colors, red and blue make purple. But for people, red and blue could make yellow or even green. The beauty of being human is that we can't be put in a box. So don't just express yourself with one hobby. Explore more and be more. Some people say, I don't have a hobby. And I think, damn, how boring must your life be? Hobbies give another perspective to things. You see, once I hold up my camera and I start looking through my lens, I leave for a while to a whole different world. All of a sudden, the everyday scene of a father with his daughter radiates love and nostalgia. The group of friends crossing the street feels like a Beatles poster. So many worlds and countless inside jokes. An elderly man sitting by himself watching people feels like I'm watching his generation pass on the crown to us. So, how do you choose one? I said try. Look things up, take suggestions, or just stumble upon something new. Allow yourself to be actually able to try. Be flexible and be open to new opportunities and chances. Remember to always keep it halal though, and on the topic of halal, try swimming or horseback riding. And I would say archery, or in this modern situation, I'd say shooting, but that's a little bit more difficult. So if you can take up swimming or horse riding or both, that would be great. So what's stopping you from picking up a paintbrush, a camera, or even just a book? You won't know unless you try, and you won't lose anything by trying. Okay, so to help you pick a hobby, I'm gonna tell you the 4 types of hobby that I stumbled upon while researching for this video. So there's the intellectual, creative, crafts, and active hobbies. Intellectual hobbies could be chess or playing escape rooms. Creative, like arts. And arts is such a wide category. It could be photography, painting, sketching, drawing, coloring, whatever. And crafts, I'd say something like a DIY. So I'd say knitting or making clothes or pottery. And active, I'd say something sporty or maybe even like cooking, or you could mix some. Pottery could be active as well. Things could be mixed up. As I said, you can't be put in one box. So what's your hobby? Not the one that sounds cool at social gatherings, but the one that makes you feel alive, your soul feel free, and your mind wander. Hobbies are not just about what we do, they're about who we are. They grow with us and they even evolve as we do. And sometimes they're the key to new relationships and opportunities. So pick up that paintbrush, lace up those running shoes, or start writing that book. Somewhere out there is a hobby waiting to tell your story. So tell me, what is your hobby?